My thesis for this one is that your life and my life are just as good and probably better than the lives of the rich and the famous. And I think the desire to be recognized or admired is a normal human thing. But the pursuit of fame is a trap. I know this because I've experienced a teeny tiny amount of fame here in Pittsburgh, and that's enabled me to peek over the garden wall and see that, yes, the grass is not greener, and I prefer my backyard, where we don't have any grass because lawns are stupid. I think it's fairly well known that fame can sort of destroy a person, but I would take it a step further and argue that popular success is the worst thing that can happen to an artist. Pee-pee in my pants, poo-poo in your pants. Pee-pee in my pants, poo-poo in your pants. Pee-pee in my pants, poo-poo in your pants. There's a huge freedom that comes with being a beginner. And I think that state, the beginner's mindset, is the best place and really the only place to make good artwork from. And when something you make gets a lot of attention or does well, there's a tendency to stop experimenting and stop following your intuition and just start making more of that thing that you know will garner praise and attention. And this is a great way to become totally stuck and to become kind of a one-trick pony. This is my favorite sculpture in all of Pittsburgh. It's these tiny little school chairs made out of metal that somebody attached to the steps here. I know that every YouTuber is talking about this book right now, but it is for good reason. This is The Creative Act by Rick Rubin, and it is chock full of pure, distilled, creative wisdom. If we second-guess our inner knowing to attempt to predict what others may like, our best work will never appear. Popular success is a poor barometer of work and worth. It's not uncommon to long for outward success, hopeful it will fill a void inside ourselves. Artists who work diligently to accomplish this are rarely prepared for the reality of it. Most aspects of popularity are not as advertised, and the artist is often just as empty as they were before, probably more so. More likely, with the stakes and consequences now higher, it has only amplified the pressure. That was my exact experience, and my popular success was minuscule compared to what some people experience. But still, I couldn't handle the pressure that it came with. Navigating something like fame is a tricky thing, because it's not that common of an experience and there's really no roadmap, but I've come to understand a few things that have enabled me to get out of my own way and work through it. Rick Rubin says, "Success occurs in the privacy of the soul." For me, right now, success is simply finishing and sharing these videos. If they get 10 views and one person likes it, it's a smash hit. I'm not as hungry as I once was for recognition or traditional success, so I've had to replace that drive with a different motivation. A motivation to serve humanity, to use my skills to make something useful and hopefully entertaining. And the final idea that's been helping me is that doing the work is as good as it gets. Fame and fortune will never be as satisfying as the act of turning an idea into a real thing, even if that thing is just an MP4 file on your computer.